Hey, it's Yesenia from Writer Mom, and I'm here today sharing with you how I look at and evaluate my goals every quarter. So I try to do this every 3 months, 4 times a year, looking at all of my big picture goals, seeing how I'm doing so that I don't just write down my goals at the beginning of the year and forget about them, and then December rolls around and I'm kind of disappointed because I didn't really do anything that I was supposed to be working on. So this is how I stay focused and on track the entire year. And then I've been doing this since 2013 or 2014, and ever since then I've been able to make a lot of really good progress on all of my author business goals. So over the past few years since I've been doing this, I've been able to write 6 books, launch this author business, keep up with all the marketing, start my email list. It's now up to about 4,000 people on it. I have a Facebook group that's growing as well, a small but growing fan base. And then I've also started Writer Mom, and on top of that, I've been in college, I've been a teacher, I've quit my day job, and been a work from home parent. So just a lot of stuff on my plate, and a ton of these things could have just fallen off and been forgotten. But working on these goals on a quarterly basis, and as I've been saying, on a weekly and monthly basis, has really helped me stay on track and keep me focused. So I know that just a matter of time and, putting in this work consistently, I know I'm going to be able to reach my goals. So since it's the end of quarter one, today I'm just going to be kind of quickly going through my goals, seeing, what I was able to accomplish, and then seeing what needs to be moved to the second quarter of 2017 so that I'm making progress on these big goals and getting closer to my hopes of running a full-time author business. These were my different goals for the first quarter of 2017. Finish writing someday, which is the next book in my YA series. So I did do that. Revise it. I haven't done that yet. I'm working on that, and I was also supposed to publish it, so I'm behind there. I was also supposed to start working, just kind of the planning stages of my next series, kind of figure out what I'm going to be doing there, because I'm still not sure. So because I haven't even finished this next book, I didn't even get started there. I've just been doing a lot of thinking about it, but I haven't even set up anything for that. I was also supposed to get a cover read done for one of my books. I haven't done that yet either, and update the front and back matter and kind of do some reformatting, just updating some of my books that have been out, and do that with Vellum. I still haven't done that. The plan was to do that after I got this book up, but since it's not out yet, I haven't gotten to it yet. And then for my marketing, it's just a lot of ongoing things, keep up with my monthly newsletter. I've been doing good there. I've actually been, communicating with my readers more often. And then same on social media. I've been keeping up with a Facebook group and Instagram. With the Instagram, that's kind of fallen off the wayside, so I'm going to try to focus on that again because I really like it, and I think there's a lot of readers on there. I just whenever things start to get hectic and I start to feel overwhelmed, social media is one of the first things to go. So recently that has been the case a little bit, but overall with the Facebook group I've been doing good. It's just everything else I haven't been really doing that, and because I know I have a lot, I only focus on Facebook and Instagram. So I know I need to now this is a good reminder for me to go back to that and try to engage a little bit more there. Amazon ads, those have been ongoing, so I have been working on those. I did set up the promo calendar for my book once for each of my 2 series, so I did do that, and do the first free promo for one of my books. So that's actually going on right now, so that did get done. And then for Writer Mom, I have on here film 10 videos. So I did film a few videos because I did want to start this YouTube channel in the first quarter of 2017. I didn't do that, now it's the second quarter, but I finally dove into it. It's a lot of fun. Keep up with Monday Must Reads, I did do that. And reorganize and redirect my old blog to the new blog at Writer Mom. I still kind of in the process of doing that. Marketing, I have an autoresponder series to finish. That's not done. It keeps getting pushed back, so that's definitely one of the first major things I'll be working on for the second quarter of 2017. And then keep up with some social media there. And then do my quarterly progress check, which I'm doing right now. So whenever I set up these quarterly goals, I don't expect to do everything. If I have a really good few months there, maybe I can. I've done it before, but with the baby at the age that she's at now, she's just been needing a lot of attention. So there's quite a few things on here that didn't get done, but I'm hoping now I'm going to be taking her to a sitter a few days a week, so I'm hoping that now that she's old enough to do that that I'm going to be able to catch up and make some really good progress for the next quarter of 2017. So just looking back at that, I already have several things here that I know are going to go to the top of the second quarter for 2017. Publishing that book, finishing the edits there, transitioning Savvy Authorpreneur to Writer Mom, and finishing that autoresponder. So those are kind of like the three major things that need to be happening first. And then I have like some other stuff like updating front matter and stuff like that, back matter with Vellum. You know, those are things that I can do in like a day or two. So, I mean, those will also get pushed to the next quarter. Most of the next quarter is working on the new series, kind of a right to market project that I'm going to be working on, but I can't do any of that until I get like all this other stuff out of the way. But you know, that needs to be happening soon, because obviously as an author, the more books you can put out, the better it's going to be for you. So I really am going to try to work really hard and stay focused and get a lot of this stuff that I'm behind on out of the way so I can get to that. And then the rest of the stuff for 2017 for second quarter is just like ongoing things like my newsletter, the ads that I'm working on. I really want to get some Facebook ads started, keep up with the Writer Mom stuff. So like Monday Must Read, keep up with this YouTube channel, which if I am able to do this challenge, that should be a really great start. So yeah, that's kind of what I do at the end of every quarter. I look at my quarterly goals, I see how I did. I've also had it where like there are things on that list that needed to be taken out because they're just not a goal anymore. That's okay. Or something new that's coming in, like I'll put that on there for the next quarter, and anything that I'm behind on, you know, I'll move it into the next quarter. I never expect to just be perfect and get every single item on there done. Like I said, there's things that are just not going to be relevant anymore, that I'm not going to care about anymore, so they get taken off. But the majority of things, you know, I hope to be able to accomplish. Doing these quarterly check-ins, like I highly recommend them just because they're such a great way to make sure that you keep on track towards your big yearly goals, so that when you get to December you feel great because you got the majority of your big goals done, and hopefully you're moving closer to your ultimate goal of your author business or whatever online business, whatever it is that you're working on. It's all about mindset and goals. So I spend a significant amount of time each week, each day, each month, each quarter, and each year looking at these goals, and it might seem like overkill to some of you, but it really does help, and it's how I've been able to get so much done in the past few years as a writer, trying to put out these books with Writer Mom and as a mom with 2 small kids, having a ton of my plate. If you're having trouble getting things done, not sure what you're even supposed to be working on, definitely sit down and write down some goals. It doesn't matter that we're already into April for 2017 or whatever time of the year it is. Sit down, write down some big goals, and break those down until you know what you're supposed to be working on a daily basis. Or if you know that you can spend an hour a day working on your author business, figure out how many books that is that you can do a year, and then, you know, work on that. So yeah, that's goals. That's how I work on my goals. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you hit subscribe, because I'm definitely gonna keep doing these videos and sharing more insights on how I run my author business and how I get stuff done. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.